Hello, I'm Bob, and I'll be doing turn 6 for the Japanese in Operation Fall Anton. For tech rolls, we're going to go for long-range aircraft and large ship construction. We hit long range, and we missed large ship. For our buy, we're doing 2 Marines, 2 cavalry, and infantry, finishing a heavy cruiser, lend-leasing a militia upgrade to Dadao, and we're moving a carrier up to stage 2. That shouldn't affect any of the allies' income because I'm not starting a new one and I'm not finishing one. So that should be 29 IPP, so we'll save 1 of our 30. So we're going to declare war on the Dutch East Indies, or I guess the Dutch. So I'll go ahead and change the money or the incomes for the allies for that. I believe it's 2 for all of the Commonwealth, 1 for France, and 2d12 for the United States. 1 for France and 2d12 for the United States. So here's 1 for France, 2 for Great Britain, 2 for FEC, and 2 for Anzac. And now we got to roll 2d12 to see what the Americans get. Alright, so for some low numbers here. Those are not low numbers, but we'll take it. It could be worse. 17 IPP, a 6 and 11. So that will bring them to 28. Not ideal. What can you do? Moving on to our combat moves, I should say. Got a lot of boats moving around and whatnot, bombards and airplanes, so just bear with me here. These 3 transports coming from the 2nd Fleet will be picking up 4 Marines and 2 infantry from the 41st. Moving to P59. I will have a screening force for those boats, so those Dutch boats. So, and then I guess I should just say that now. The 2nd Fleet, I'll keep the transports or the destroyers out, so I can use them as transports. But the 2nd Fleet will be going into P59 along with these transports. And the screening force will be everything in the fleet that can't bombard. Actually, it'll be the light cruisers and the 2 TBDs. Everything else will be used for bombarding. I guess the carriers as well will be in the screening fight. So I'm going to bring a coastal submarine with me as well. Now for where I'm going to put these, I have 1 going into Sumatra, 3 going into Java, there, an infantry going into Sumatra, and an infantry going into Borneo. And then 1 transport from up outside of Nanking will go 1, or I guess 1, 2, 3. since it was in port in this sea zone, it can just go 1, 2, 3 and join the fight with these guys. It'll pick up 2 infantry from Kwangtung, drop them off in Java. Now I have these destroyers. These 3 will pick up the infantry in Hainan, or sorry, the marine in Hainan, and 2 more marines from Kwangtung. Bring them down 1, 2, 3 to P60. 1 will be dropped off in Borneo. 1 will be dropped off here, and 1 will be dropped off here. And then this destroyer from Kyushu will go 1, 2, 3, 4 and join the 2nd fleet. And it will pick up the last marine from the 41st and drop them off in drop them off in we'll go with Java. Okay. And now for our planes that were in the 2nd fleet. They went 1, 2. So now they should have 2 more movement each. They'll be able to land back on the carriers. 1 will go to Java, the attack bomber will go to Sumatra, and the other attack bomber will go to Borneo. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Yep, okay. And then for the bombards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going into Java. So we'll do the 2 battleships. 1, 2. The battle cruiser. A heavy cruiser. This will all be in Java. Borneo will be 2 heavy cruisers. And the other one, which is Sumatra, will also be 2 heavy. Oh, never mind, just 1 heavy cruiser. These are all going to be in the fight against the boats that are there currently. I'm gonna assume he would want to submerge the submarine. But if he decides not to, then we'll go ahead and fight it out on their turn, the veterans' turn. So actually, I think I will use this light cruiser in a bombard. So these will bombard in Sumatra. These will bombard in Borneo. And these will bombard in Java. I believe that does it for combat moves. Oh, I guess I should do anything over here. I think we're going to go ahead and try taking a swing at these guys in Shin C. So we'll just move everything from Suyan minus the militia into Shin C. Yeah, that'll do it. And then everything else I think is all right for now. Yeah, okay. That'll be it for combat moves. So we'll start with, well, I guess this transport will just get destroyed. If the veteran decides to keep this coastal submarine into the fight and try fighting my screening force, which would be 2 TBDs, a light cruiser, and a destroyer at -1 because it was carrying a marine. Also my 2 carriers, then he's welcome to do so. But I'm just gonna assume he doesn't want to do that. So I'll destroy the transport, and then this seaplane, since it's not doing anything on the defense in Borneo, I'm also going to assume that he would want to scramble it to P59, which would allow him to get a shot at either my transports or coastal sub. So I'll go ahead and roll that out. His seaplane would hit at a 3, and it misses with an 8. So that wouldn't come into effect anyway. I guess unless I didn't hit it. So I will go ahead and roll the hypothetical situation to where he did keep his coastal sub and brought the seaplane into this fight. So I have 2 TBDs at, let's see, I'm not sure what TBDs attack at. Twos. They're not great. 1 hit. And then I have a light cruiser at 5, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 5. And then the destroyer would be at a 3. So here's the destroyer, and here's the light cruiser. There's my other hit. Okay, so I would have destroyed both of the things I would need for the screening force. And here's him firing with his coastal sub, if he decides to do so. 11, miss. Okay. Seaplane's gone. And, well, I guess after rolling, he would definitely decide to submerge, but regardless, I'll let him submerge that. Now on to the actual land battles here. We have, first of all, our 2 bombards coming into Sumatra, which were the light cruiser and the heavy cruiser, which I believe is a 2 and a 3. Oh no, the light cruiser cannot bombard. Okay, never mind. We'll just do the heavy cruiser then at a 2. Miss. Okay. Now I have a attack bomber and 2 2s and a 7 from the attack bomber. There's the hit. And he gets to fire back with a militia at 2. Miss. Before I move on, I know that's a miss, but let me just make sure that he doesn't get any kind of defense for the jungle. Doesn't look like there's any modifiers for the jungle for just regular militia or infantry. It looks like it might just be Gurkhas. So I'll kill that without any casualties. We'll take Sumatra. Now on to Borneo, where I have 2 heavy cruisers bombarding at the single militia. Those are both at 2s. Double 12s, 2 misses. And now we have the same thing, the 2 infantry, 1 marine and 1 infantry, and then the attack bomber at 7. That's a hit from the attack bomber. He fires back with the militia at a 2. Miss. Oops. That's why it was locked. Okay. And now on to Java, where I have 2 battleships, a battle cruiser and a heavy cruiser bombarding. The 2 battleships at 4, the battle cruiser at 3, and the heavy cruiser at 2. 4, 3, 2. Got 2 hits on the bombard. That's pretty solid. So he'll take that on the 2 militia. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 2. Nothing. And the fighter at 6. 1 hit. He gets to fire back with 2 infantry. 1 hit. I have to take that on a marine. He's left with 1 infantry. So we'll continue. I get 5 at 2 and 1 at 6 now. No hits. Okay. It's bound to get unlucky eventually. So he'll fire back with the infantry. Get a hit. I can take it on a regular infantry now since it's the 2nd round of combat. So I will do that. And now we have 4 at 2 and 1 at 6. There we go. There's the hit. And he gets to fire back at a 4. 6. So he got 2 hits there. Can't complain with that. We'll capture Java. As well as Celebes, West Timor. And now we have Siam, or sorry, not Siam, Dadao attacking Shinsi here. Don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. I have 1, 2, 3 at 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 1. We'll just do it up here in Russia. A little more open. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 militia. Yep. Light greens are 1s. Dark greens are 2s. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. That's pretty solid. And he's got 2s. 1 hit. I think we'll keep it going. So I got 3 hits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I got all of them. Oh no, no, no. Never mind. That was supposed to be a 1. Or that attacks at 1. It's an infantry. So I only got 3 hits. He got 1. I'll lose an infantry. And we'll keep it going. This is a 6, so I got all misses. He's going to fire back at a 2. It's a miss. We'll keep it going. All misses again. Here's his fire back. Miss. All misses again. He misses. Looks like he got a hit there. And I also got a hit. So I'll lose another infantry. And he'll lose his last militia. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry. I should have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that makes sense. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then he loses all of his militia. And these will all move into Shenxi. And now before I forget, let's do the non-combat moves. I got this infantry coming south into the 97th. This cavalry moving north into the 97th. 2 infantry from the 97th moving south into Rihi. Actually, an infantry and artillery will do that. And everything from Hunan will move south to join the 31st in Kwangtung. Okay, and then the infantry will rail down to Kwangtung. And now we got to move our planes back to the 2nd Fleet. We'll do it like that. This submarine will go to P50, or sorry, from P50 to I-12. This submarine will go 1, 2 into M8. This submarine will stay there. And let's see, all of those moved. These are all good. Siam does align at the end of this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So this will become a Japanese militia. All right. And now I'll move this transport to Kyushu. And the 18th air will stay where it is for now. Yeah, we'll keep it there. And I think that's it for non-combat moves. So we'll go ahead and place our units. The militia upgrade going to Dadao will be this one in Suyan, so that will go away. So go there. Oh, and before I forget, let me do a recruitment roll for Dadao. Just need a die. It's at a 1, 2, 3, 4 or less. That's a 4. So I'll take another infantry in Shinsi. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I will actually just move the entirety of the 97th down to Rihi. The infantry that was in northern Manchuria could just rail down. So the entirety of the 97th is now in Rihi. Sorry about that. And the heavy cruiser and 2 Marines will go here in Kyushu. Might as well just put that in port. Cavalry in Rihi with the 97th. 1 in Nanking. And 1 will be going join the 41st in Kwangtung. Now to collect our income, I get a few bonuses, so bear with me. Collect 34 plus our 1 from oil. We didn't make any combat moves against the Chinese this turn, so we still get the 1. Plus our 4 from China, so that we're sitting at 39 currently. Let me check the other one actually. So 39 plus 2 each of these, which we have Borneo and Java. So that would be an extra 4, putting us at 33. Sorry, did I say 43? My apologies. 43 plus our 1, putting us at 44. Please let me know if I counted that wrong. Sorry, the bonuses can get a bit confusing. So I get 1 of each of these. I have Nanking, I have Hunan, I have Shangtung. That's 3. Plus the... Oh, sorry. Kwangtung as well, so that's 4 for those. And then Borneo and Java, that's another 4. So I should have an 8 bonus. A 9 bonus if you count the oil. So 33 plus 1. 43 plus 1 is 44. I think I counted that right. We'll pass it on to the UK, and thank you for watching.